Hey everybody, I'm back after a little hospital vacation. I was planning on getting back in the swing of things in the morning, but I kind of stepped out in the garage and just, the bug bit me. I had to get back to work on the rat rod. And let me tell you what, it blows my hair back to be back here. What I'm doing is lining up the body with the frame, center it out. And how I got to that point was, well, hang on, I'll just take the camera on hold here and I'll show you exactly what I did. So this is how I found center of the rat rod wagon body. I took this stick right here and lined it up. Well, let's back up here. We got a square edge right here, okay? That's what we're basing off. That's what the back of the body is against. And I had this weight on here just because when I was trying to do this the first time, the body was sliding around on me. So I put this weight in here to help hold things in place. So that's what that's about. The second thing is I took the stick right here and mounted it up against the edge of that and edge of this piece of wood right here. C-clamped it down. Came over here, did the same thing. Looks off, but it's not. Did the same thing, C-clamped this down. Then took my tape measure, checked, come on now, stay still. Checked my measurement to make sure. I don't know why this thing doesn't want to hold tight anymore. Make sure they're the same, 15 3/8. 15 3/8, so it's on track. That gave me this. That tells me that I'm square here, okay? And I know these two edges are square, are straight. So next step is I measured from this edge to this edge, which gave me 6 inches, and I marked my board 6 inches right there. Next step after that, of course, I have tape on the edge and all the way down here in the front so I can make my pin mark and it won't be an everlasting pin mark on the body. I'll be able to tear it off and I know exactly where I'm at and everything. But then also I speed squared from there, so that tells me make my mark right here. That's the center of the body. And then I took the smaller speed square, my custom made one right here. That's a fancy little job, check it out pretty closely like. Set it down right there. I can't tell if you're seeing it in camera, which you're not. But anyway, I set it in front, lined it up with this top line, and made my mark, which tells me I have center all the way across the front, all the way down the front. So that's how I got to this. And I'll be doing the same process on that side to get that side lined up. And the frame is already centered in the back, and I'll have to center the frame in the front for when I come to do this part, and bam, I'll have the whole thing centered, be able to clamp it down, flip it over, mark my bolt holes. The bolts are already welded on the frame, they're set, ready to go, and then we'll be able to a little frame modification, and then we'll be able to bolt this body down to the frame. And next we'll go on to the back axle. One thing I want to say, and this is the important thing, I was going to do a separate video, but I probably still will, and I'll say the same thing. Regardless, I'm home out of the hospital. I'm pleased to be back on the rat rod wagon again, and I was saying that I might have to adjust the dates. Let me get to me in camera here. But that doesn't appear to be so. There we are. How's it going, everybody? What I was thinking, I only got set back a week, and I think I still believe I can build this in the amount of time that we designated already. So I I think the only way we need to flex the time is, you know, I'm gonna do the announcement date. My original plan was when I do the announcement of the winner, just immediately to send it off. Well, I think we're just gonna have to give me a week after the announcement to send it off, just in case, just to cover my butt. It might not happen that way. It might be able to stay on track. But you know, I want to be a man of my word. I'm always trying to be a man of my word. That's number one, in my opinion. And so, I'm sorry I have to adjust things here. I got sick. I was in the hospital for a little time. I was sick for a good week. And I came out here, tried work, and I went back in, laid down, got a little bit done, went back and laid down. Wife kept saying, let's go to the hospital, and I kept saying no, and then I finally gave in, and next thing you know, they were admitting me. My blood pressure was through the roof, and I wasn't holding nothing down. I was dehydrated, and it turned out where I had probably a virus. Not a COVID though, because they tested me 3 times, plus I did 1 home test here just to answer my own question about it. It turned out it wasn't COVID, but it was a bad virus. It rattled my cage pretty good. And I'm feeling happy to be back, and you know, let's get it done, huh? Rat Rod Wagon. And I want to see you guys enter the contest, and I want to complete this, and everything be cool. Cool, you know what I'm talking about? Alright, you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for hitting the button. And get out there, work on your project. And as far as I'm concerned, customizing means make it your own. So get out there and make your project your own. Alright? See ya.